AP Calculus, ABBC, Exam Review, Differential Calculus Fundamentals. Question 9, Modeling Complex Functions, Composition of Functions. I know I'm long-winded and everyone doesn't have a schedule that permits sitting through an entire video, so feel free to play this vid on double speed as shown here, but listen to the entire recording. You're guaranteed to learn at least one thing, okay? To inquire about tutoring services and personalized course or test preparation assistance, inbox me at memedicine@gmail.com. Tiru has an ice cream stand which she opens on days that are forecasted to be warmer than 10 degrees Celsius. When open for business, her daily profit P is a function of the number of cones she sells N and can be modeled by the function P of N equals 2N minus 20. Additionally, she finds that the number of cones she sells C is a function of the average temperature T in degrees Celsius and can be modeled by the function C of T equals 50 plus 10 times T minus 10. What we're going to do is find an explicit expression that gives Duru's profit on a day with an average temperature of T degrees Celsius. Function P gives Duru's daily profits. P of N as a function of the number of cones N she sells that day. Function C gives the number of cones sold, C of T, on a day with an average temperature of T degrees Celsius. Therefore, P of C of T will give Duru's daily profits. Ignore that the in front of Duru's. On a day with an average temperature of T degrees Celsius. Okay? For more clarification on what all the words that just flashed before your eyes means, okay, we can put T into function C to obtain the number of cones sold on T degrees Celsius day. That would be C of T. This number can then be put into the function P to obtain Duru's daily profit. Let's find P of C of T by substituting the formula C of T into function P. Recall that I initially mentioned to you that P of N is equivalent to 2N minus 20. And also I told you that C of T is equivalent to 50 plus 10 times T minus 10. Therefore, P of C of T is equivalent to P of 50 plus 10 times T minus 10, okay? Or you could say that P of C of T is equivalent to 2 times 50 plus 10 times T minus 10, okay? And don't forget to subtract 20. So this equation now looks something like this. But instead of N, we've substituted C of T because remember, P is the overall profit generated by the number of cones sold, N, and C is the number of cones sold as a function of temperature on some given day, okay? All right, let's continue to simplify this last expression. So overall, these types of problems are really easy. It's just a step-by-step process, so don't be intimidated by the number of variables and the equations you have to simplify because they're pretty straightforward and they reduce rather nicely. So if you distribute the 10, you get 2 times 50 plus 10t minus 100. And again, this is after you distribute the 10 to the t minus 10 expression, okay? Now what we can do is, let's see, we can go ahead and combine the 100 and with the 50. So negative 100 and 50. And we get 2 times 10t minus 50 minus 20. And again, the negative 50 comes from the fact that we combined 50 and negative 100. All right, this can further be simplified by distributing the 2. Okay, so we're going to distribute it to 10t as well as to 50. And we get 20t minus 100 minus 20. The last thing that we can do is combine negative 100 with negative 20. And we get that P of C of t is equivalent to 20t minus 120. In other words, we have an expression that gives Drew's profit P on some given day with an average temperature of T degrees Celsius. All right,